Hey, what's up, y'all? It's the next day. It's been 3 days out here now, which I haven't done in a while, but it's been good. Been working on that shed, got a lot done. Hopefully, I get the door built today, but I'm struggling to find the motivation to get started on it because I'm a little tired of that build. But I've got to get it done, and I want to be able to close it up before I leave. So definitely got to get the door done. I'm Brandon. Over there's Blisto. You say hi, Blisto? Yep. It did rain last night, yesterday evening, and not too bad. So I was able to get out and do some mowing out there, and then I spent this morning for about an hour mowing, and I left me some pockets of wildflowers out there. They look nice, so I'm gonna let them add a little color to the background. And I was able to get a fire going too, which was nice. Got to burn up some old wood that I've been needing, and I kind of needed it since it was a little chilly last night with all that rain that came through in the storm. It wasn't a lot of rain, like I said, but it was enough. And yeah, so I needed a fire, and it actually started up pretty well. Now we're back over here by the old shed. It's looking good. Got to finish it up, get the door put on. I'm glad I put everything inside last night because of that rain, so that was a good call. But we'll go get the Segway and get the tools over here, and we'll build this thing. All right, got over here, got all my stuff. Got the last piece of siding for the door over here, and I also remembered I needed to put up one more piece of trim before I was so rudely interrupted last night by that thunder and lightning. So I'm gonna get this cut. I just measured it. It's 92 inches. And I need to think on my angles about which way I need to make the angle. So if we go up front, I need it to be a little bit longer on the top. So we're gonna put a slight angle in it that way. And then on the bottom, I need a little bit of an angle the same way. A little bit longer on the bottom. Huh. Hopefully, I'm thinking right. My thinker's doing better today, I hope. I'm not cutting too much off this end. Just a little bit of an angle. All right, let's go see how it does. All right, this is the moment of truth for my cut. And this is also a hard thing to do. Hold up there, get it in place, and nail it. I'm way long. Yep, way long. Longer is better. All right, I went and cut a little bit off, not too much. Hopefully, the right amount. So let's see. Well, that looks pretty good to me. Oh man. Now just to hold it in place and nail. Why are you not nailing? Oh, come on. Now she's firing on all cylinders. Whew. It is hot and muddy back here. One bad thing about that rain. Got one more in you, I hope. No. You see. All right. Ran out of nails on the last one. Go figure. All right, I measured my door height and it's 81 inches. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit 81, buzz off the top, and then over here where it has the overlap for the siding, I'm gonna go ahead and try to cut that straight so I don't have that overlap piece because I don't need it on the door. And then we will cut the width because both ends, this is the underlap and this is the overlap. So I got to cut one of them off. So I'm gonna cut it first and then we'll measure for width. So let's get it done. We got problems. Major mistake was made. When I made this door opening, I made it at 4 foot, which is from here to here on the inside. That's 4 foot there. So a piece of siding will barely even cover the doorway. The major mistake is, I could recover from that by adding a 2x4 here on each side. It'll just make my opening 3 inches shorter. But the problem is, then I'm gonna have this gap right here. And I don't have any long pieces of siding to fill in that gap. We don't want that gap there. Man, I'd have been all right if I didn't cut it off here and I would have went out to here. Because now I've used up all my pieces. Anything that's long anyways. Oh man, what can I do? I don't even know if I have a 2x4 to go in here. So, yep, this is a problem. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm way too far along. Oh, this is not good. I can ponder on this for a little while and go see if I have any boards to put up top on in front of the 2x4s going this way. I think I have some fence pickets. They're 5.5 inches or so. They'll go up there good. So let me go check on that and think about this dang door. Oh, all right. So as expected, I don't have any 2x4s. So I think the shed door is not going to happen. What I end up doing is putting an extra set of 2x4s in there, and then I'll just cut up a bunch of scrap siding to fill it in, and then I'll put some trim around it to cover up so you won't even notice. In the long run, it's gonna work the same. But like I said, it's on hold for today, so I got these old fence pickets. I think it'll look good to put them up there and tie in those edges really good. I'm gonna get to cutting up those. I need 123 inches to go on each side, and then I'll measure the front and back so that I have the corners come up good and not leaving a difference in them. So let me get some of these cut up and then we'll start putting them up. All right, that's one side. Got a 70-inch board and a 53-inch, which I cut them perfectly this time. Backs are right up against each other. So I'll do the other side. And I started off, I made 4 at 70 inches, cutting off, fence pickets have the on them at the top. So I cut all those off, 4 of them, one for each side for a long one. And then I'll measure the shorter piece. And some of those fence pickets, they're again, more cold lumber that I picked up. So some of them are cracked, some of them at the ends, the bottom, they're not perfect. So I can use the shorter one, which is 17 inches shorter, not that much, but use it to cut off those ends that are split and everything. And I think that's gonna make it look better once I go around. I don't know if that under piece there, I don't know if you can see where I'm pointing, but the one right up underneath there is the siding's going to be red, the trim's going to be beige, just like the other sheds. But I wonder if that red one up underneath there, if I should leave, or oh, I already said red, so should I leave that little bitty one up there, and just make the roof, the siding up to the faucet underneath there, I guess is what it's called. Just look like one solid piece out to the upper trim and make that beige. Haven't decided on that yet, but I'm a long ways from that because I got a lot of caulking to do. You got to get these each side up, got to fix the door. Yeah, that'll all be next weekend. Maybe I'll do some caulking today since I'm not building a door. We'll see. All right, that side 2 is done, and I do like it. It looks better. It does look better. Get it painted, it'll look really good. If you did notice that I did have to rip one down. I had it good over here, but I had it pushed up too high over there. So when I went to nail it, it hit that drip edge and it split the board. Totally my fault. It's just hard to line things up by yourself, and kind of stuff will happen. So now I only got one more 70-inch one, and I need another one because I messed up that good board there. These 3 boards, none of them are worthy to, these 3 down here, none of them are worthy to go up there in their full length. Go find another board, maybe bring 2 over just in case, and get the front and back on and show you how it looks. All right, I got all the boards up on each side here. I think it made it look much better. And like I said, it'll look even better when I get paint on it and caulk it all up and paint it. Yeah, it will look better. Now, kind of done everything I can as far as that goes. Like I said, I can't put the door in. I guess I could come over here and fill in this gap with some trim, extra siding, and it won't matter because I'm going to put a trim board right over it. So you won't even be able to see my mistakes. And it'll be just like that. And so that'll just be there so the board doesn't, when I go to nail it, doesn't twist. So let me get those cut up, and then maybe we'll put in a window. All right, well, that mistake is partially fixed. So when I come back next weekend, I'll bring some 2x4s, and that should do it. So I can put in the door. I'm hoping. I also ought to make sure that I have my hinges and everything out here. I'm gonna go find the window real quick and see about putting that in. Hopefully I calculated right for that. We'll have to see. So let me go locate this window and see if we can get it installed. All right, I went and found, thought I only had window, but I forgot one window. There was two in the box. It's been a long time since I looked in that box, since I ordered these. So I forgot I had two. Got me a little snack also. So let's go over here and see how we're going to install these. All right. Well, these are 12 inches on the inside, and my board spacing is 14 and a half. I need 2.5 inches on either side. 2x4 is 1.5. 1.5 and 1.5 is 3. So I can't put a 2x4 on each one. Oh, this keeps getting better today. Maybe if I would have put the windows in first? Who knows? Well, it's too late now, so it doesn't matter. But they would have probably been better to go in first if you're putting it in. But can figure something out. So I need 2.5 inches, which is 1.25 inches on each side. What am I going to do? 1.25 inches. All right, let me see if I can find something. All right. I don't have any big 2x4s, but I didn't need them for this. So I got all these scraps here from the scrap pile. So I need to put here, I'm gonna go 21 inches. So I only need one for this side with the spacers of this trim board. And go back there. And then the stud inside will be the other side. So I need to make this both the same. So I need 2 at 21 and then 2 at 12 and an 8. We'll get those cut. And the sky is growling again. I don't know if it's supposed to storm or not. Maybe I should start cleaning up before doing this, because I got a lot to put up. All the tools. I want to move the trailer. Boy. Oh well. We're going to chance it again, just like we did yesterday. So let me get these cut, and then I need to get a hole cut in the wall. I think I will do just a window on the center on both sides. If I do that though, that only leaves me so much room for shelving and stuff, or even hanging stuff on the wall. Should I do it in the center or off-centered in the back half and a window on each side? I don't know if it'll look goofy being off-centered. Trying to look over at my other shed. I don't know. We'll figure it out though. All right, I got all those pieces cut out. No issues there. Now, tell me what you think. Just right here, either there, there, or back here. Kind of like it back here because it leaves all that space. If I put it here, which would be not quite center, right here is dead center where there's a stud. So it's still shifted to the left. It only leaves me 4 foot for shelves or whatever. And then another 2.5 feet that way. Could go up right there. Huh. Decisions, decisions, decisions. But one good thing about videotaping is I can go back and watch it real quick and see what it looks like. All right, this guy is making a whole bunch of loud noises. Thunder off in the distance. I think I'm gonna get cleaned up and oh man, this thing's heavy. Just get ready to leave, because if I don't want to have to get caught in the rain and still have to clean up and wait for the rain to stop or something and then get delayed. It's just best to go ahead and be a little safe here. Be right back. And go ahead and pick this stuff up. Yep, that's the good idea, because I can also get the trailer here put up. I want to put this up and put all my tools up, and if I have any time after that and it's not raining, I could get out the tree trimmers real quick and cut up some branches somewhere. So let me get going. All right, it's been a little bit, and let me tell you, that was a great call on my part to go ahead and call it and start putting everything up in case it rained, because it did. Probably sprinkled pretty good. It wasn't a heavy rain, but for 15, 20 minutes or so, it was coming down pretty steady as a sprinkle. So perfect timing for me to get everything up. I did have to put a little bit of the stuff up in the rain, but not bad at all. I went around and I think closed up the shed, or did I? I don't know if I locked it. Need to go check that. Doesn't really matter though. If somebody comes out here and wants to break into it, well, they can make all the noise and take as long as they want, because there ain't nobody else around. So don't know the real point of locking it up. But see, I got the slides in. I got the old generator shed, still be in the generator shed for now. Shut up. I got everything put up, all the electric tools put into the shed. I'm pretty sure I locked it, because I remember grabbing the key now off the counter, but go check just for the heck of it. I think after this though, I am done. Said I've already cleaned up and it is super humid right now. There ain't no point in getting started in anything because, oh, I'd want to leave in an hour anyways. I'm not going to get much done in that time. It's Memorial Day too, by the way. And, oh, the flag was just blowing. So, happy Memorial Day to everybody out there. To say, if you've watched this far, thanks for watching. Until next time, later. Man, I wish my creek was flowing like that all the time.